Hey everyone, it's MrCasualgamer again. Today we're gonna do Gate of Madness mission, which is such a pain. Oh my god. Only if you don't know how to do it right. Right, so today I'm using as my heroes, I have Dunkoro as a healer, again using Razah as a minion bomber, and today we're gonna mix it up a bit with Koss as an improvised tank-ish thing. He's gonna come in handy a little bit later when he really does help a lot. I've had some issues with him being a tank, but he should be fine. Alright, so my henchmen are Kim, whatever her name is, as a monk, Holy Hench, Earth and Fire Hench. Right, so that's what I'm going to be using for today. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks how to get through this without that many problems. Jesus, alright. Already off to a good start. Alright, remember to keep your Lightbringer title up. So, always maxing that. It's always a great thing to do. So, where is it? There it is. Alright. Off we go. Okay, what you need to know here is that Cormier is not a problem. She does not get hurt. She does not count as an ally. So, no need to worry about that. So what we have here is you'll always want to go with the basic, monks first, kill those guys because they're annoying, and then everything else. Right, so the sorcerers are not fire, I believe they're air, so they have a pretty high, spike damage, but only on one target, so it shouldn't be that bad. So right now I have Koss just kind of doing his own thing. He's going to be coming handy a little bit later. Right. Again, Pain Inverter works wonders. A lot of these monsters have area of effect spells, so that's pretty good. So what you're going to have happen in this mission is there are going to be some tormented pop-up creatures, which I'll show you exactly where they are. There's a group coming up to my left across the bridge where you're going to go, but first we have to take out this. Remember, ping your targets, makes it a lot easier for other players. Heroes and hench, so they know what they're doing. Right, there he goes. And yep, sorcerers are they're water. No, and air. So they're like a mix, but they're not that bad. Right, so you're gonna go across this bridge to my left, now straight ahead, and you're just gonna cross that. There's gonna be two monster groups popping up right along the side. Just be ready. Pain Inverter is gonna be great, especially on the Ellies, which are Reigns of Terror right here. These guys have a mean spell, but if you get that interrupted, if you get that Pain Inverter on there, bam, you're good to go. Right, Heralds are Mesmers, they're not that bad. What you really want to be careful about here is only aggroing one group at a time. And it only really gets harder in the end where you have to do it with Shiro and Lich, but that's only because, you have henchmen, what I'm doing right now, so that's kind of tricky. Alright, so this is where, good old Koss comes in. This is so much easier if you have an actual human tank, because he doesn't wimp out like Koss does, and is lame like that. So you're gonna just pin him up a little bit in front. You want to really get the attention, make him use all the skills, so he doesn't stand there like an idiot. Alright, that's good. Bam, that's up your spirits, and just nuke him. If you have an Ellie, I really would recommend Meteor Shot for this one. I know it takes a lot of energy and causes exhaustion, but for getting that one group pinned, like right here, these guys are the real problem. These little annoying things, Durves are there. They are. So all you gotta really be careful about is right here is when they swarm the group, and you see, Pain Inverter did all my work for me there. But that gets annoying, especially because they have area of effect, so they can really wipe your whole group. But you should be alright. Right, so you go to your right across this bridge, and over here. There's a little bit weird glitch there. I always get stuck. Or again, same procedure. Post them. Oh, no! Stop! Oh, I don't know what happened there. I think I pushed him to the side. No worries though. You can just move him back. I think it's gonna be fine. Koss is just gonna chill here. Yeah, he doesn't like that, but he doesn't get a choice. Right, so this is, I recommend doing this with other people, just, because it's a lot easier. You can have very different builds. Running, you can, but I normally see people, do that for a lot of money. I was never a big running fan. I did it for a little bit, but I was like, that kind of ruins the game. Right, so Koss, where is he? Oh, he's in there. Sweet. Alright, paint inverter. Paint inverter again works wonders. Oh my god, I love it. I thought it was a little bit overpowered skill, but who's complaining? I'm not. Alright. Okay. So again, if you have meteor shower, just pin them down right there. Works like a charm. So there is a way to actually do this entire mission without fighting a single, Shiro's henchman people dudes. So that makes it a lot easier. The kind of cheatish thing is coming up. It's gonna be on your way. So we're gonna move up to the left right here. So these tormented claws, have casters take them out just to be on the safe side. I've seen groups run in and bam, you had to res and that DP, and that sucked. So I'm just gonna cast my spirits. Gotta love those things. And it's dead. There we go. So what you really want to do is you want to try to avoid as many groups as you can. You don't really, I'm not worried that it would kill you guys. More about, just don't really want to risk it, especially in a mission like this. Alright, so you're gonna have some pop-ups right here. Same idea again. Get the reins of terrors. Those guys are a pain. Again, you always want to move, your heroes around a bit. This is really important. You're gonna flag your heroes, so then don't run off and do stupid shit. And dead. Nope. Yeah. Again, these monsters have Call of Torment, which is such a pain. You really want to hit them hard. When you see them, call the target immediately. So they take double damage, just like Frenzy. It's just awesome. So they get owned. Now I'm not sure if these guys keep going, but I believe they do. So we're just gonna take them out right now. Again, ping the healer. Gonna go down like a charm. And dead. Sweet. Alright, so you don't really gotta worry about much. I think these bowmasters use some stances to avoid damage, but that really never does much. Oh, okay, so here we have another group aggroing. Again, Word of Madness. Here is the healer. Watch out for Reign of Terror. He doesn't just cause a lot of damage. These guys are more pain in hard mode, but you don't want to be slowed down. Healers can easily be picked off that way. So what you really want to avoid here, is actually taking, attacking them all at once, all of them singly, because then they do use Call of Torment, and that gets really annoying because you're starting from a group of 5, and then whoops, group of 10, and then whoop, group of 20, and you're just like, oh. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. So here again, post for people. Here's again, it's great if you have no, stop, interrupted. Great. So again, I'm wondering. Oh yeah, Koss has disrupting blow. So that works again. Pin for Word of Madness. Ping for Word of Madness. I gotta learn English, I really do. Oh jeez. Learn English, yes. If you're wondering where I'm from Germany, so if you have noticed the accent, great for you. If you haven't, god damn it, I wish I shouldn't have said that. Alright. So here you're gonna have some, this is the important part, this is kind of the trick. Again, keep your heroes posted. There's gonna be some Scythe of Chaos, Scythe of Chaos, and there are gonna be 3 of them, I believe. I'm just saying that because I saw 3. And so you kill those, and this is the important part. This is really how you avoid all of Shiro's men. Very easy to do. Right, before I get into that though, the 10-minute mark is coming up, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. See you in the next